Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Agasically Stamus from GearWorks.com and the E2KG Network podcasting channel on YouTube, as well as the Rounding Off Infinity gaming channel on YouTube, here with another episode of the Replication Anecdotes. This is episode number 420, here for the evening of Wednesday, the 22nd of May, in this year of our gaming 2019. So, we are back from this morning's live stream, having successfully completed an initial test run using the Hauppauge HD PVR 60 Pro. We're back for a second test run. This is part 2 of a 3-part arc in the My Gaming Diary series. We've got all sorts of toys that we're playing with tonight. Playing with the Cytec X45 flight control system, which is my old and venerable flight control system. It actually turns out to work with overload, which I'm incredibly surprised by. We're using the Hauppauge HD PVR 60 Pro. It's undergoing testing for review. We're using the Zoom 22N handy video recorder, including its onboard microphone, and hopefully that's working. I'll be checking audio mix balance here in just a second. We're using the Behringer Xenix 302 USB audio mixer, and that appears to be sending audio over into the live stream. And this morning, as you can see, the cockpit of the ship from Overload here behind me, I've also rigged up the green screen, so we're playing around with that tonight as well. So let me complete audio pre-flight here, and then we will go ahead and get started with this gameplay session. Flight time tonight is only going to be about 45 minutes for the live stream. I literally can only play this game for somewhere between 30 minutes to an hour. It's running really late tonight after we recorded the VR Game Nights podcast, so I'm going to keep it to the approximately 45-minute run that I did this morning, rather than push it to 1 hour. So give me a second, and like I said, I'll finish pre-flight checkout here, and we'll get going. Alright, audio mix balance sounds acceptable, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you're not familiar with the game, this is the spiritual successor to Descent 3, or the Descent franchise from the early 2000s, one of my favorite games and franchises ever. So it looks like this is where we left things off. Incredibly difficult game for me to be playing now. This game is a 6 Degrees of Freedom game, and I've rigged up this flight control system, which makes things super engaging and fun, but wrangling this thing is not easy. The flight model is incredibly complex. I'm, manipulating I've got the forward and aft thrust here on the throttle. I'm using the left hat switch for vertical and left and right lateral movement. I'm spinning on my axis using the rudder control over on the throttle, and then controlling pitch. This is interesting. And then controlling pitch using the joystick itself. I've got these blinding lights in my eyes to keep the green screen lit correctly, so that's not making things super helpful. Although, after spending a lot of time with the game this morning, just as we were wrapping things up, I was feeling pretty well acclimated and really comfortable with the flight model. Let's flip up the hat switch so that we're ready to go when we encounter a threat. Not if we encounter a threat. So this is just one of the things that I love about PC gaming from days of old is I'm a big hardware guy, and so we already went up there, so this is actually the path that I followed before. We're a little pressed for time tonight, so I don't always like to use the homing drone, but I may just go ahead and use it because, like I said, it's really late, and I want to make sure that we get something accomplished tonight. Cognitive load here is pretty heavy for me. Just trying to constantly think about what I need to do to maneuver the craft. Setting up green screen is always a bit painful, but it always feels worthwhile. I just like that effect of having a custom background back there to differentiate the content on the channel. Looks like I have not been down here yet, as there I thought I saw. So these little things always unlock doors. It's not attract a lot of attention there, bub. The other thing that makes my experience here a little schizophrenic is I do not have auto lev turned on. So you can turn on a thing in the game that always keeps the vessel kind of upright. I do not use that, so that just makes things that much more difficult for me. One of the things, again, from a gameplay perspective, the hunting, seeking, and trying to understand the level can be interesting. It is not the most interesting part of the game to me. So, like I said, I'm willing to hunt around for a little bit, but it is not the core part of the game for me. So I may only keep this up for but so long. Right now, I can't seem to figure out how the flock to get out of this room. Series of chambers. One thing I will say is whenever you blow the reactor, and pretty much you can consider it a little repetitive, pretty much your mission every level you go through is to find the reactor and blow it, and once you blow it you have a time limit to get out, and for that you definitely just need to deploy the drone. I don't think I have flares yet. Oh. So I cannot seem to figure this out. One of the things that's helping most of the time is that I have the flight control system planted on a Corsair. Follow me to the security key. On a Corsair MM350. What was this? Oh! Hey, Tubby. On a Corsair. Ah! On a Corsair MM350 keyboard and mouse surface. So one of the things is the Cytec X45 doesn't really come with a great set of feet. And how the heck can I not have figured out how to get that done? Okay, let's go to the next place, dude. Still just not at that point where I'm just naturally maneuvering. One of the things is that this game is a lot easier when you play it with a joystick that has a twist stick, so you have that additional axis of movement on. Oh, seeing a waiting command. No. Deactivate, yo. Follow me to the boss. Great. excessive. Alright. Oh, he went down there. Not looking forward to that. I mean, one thing is that following the drone kind of limits your discoverability of power-ups. Let's go to the driller. How are we doing on shields? 160. Yeah, those things I can't stand. They hurl themselves at you like little suicide bombers, and their aggro is quite extreme. Man, there's a lot of resistance getting down here. I feel like I just need to bypass. Okay, maybe not. Maybe that's not feasible. Some of these enemies are also difficult to pick up in the black. I'm also not... Yeah, there's some guy back there. I'm gonna blow that off. Come on, blow. Oh, I hate you so much. The other thing I don't like is some cases that still sounds like one of these guys is back here. Nope.
We tested Goliath against a decommissioned Triton.
Oh, did not see you.
Even with all that extra plating.
He did not blow up. Okay. Let's get the heck out of here. Now, even though I'm using that MM350, it helps keep the thing from sliding around. It does not keep it from sliding around entirely. So part of what I'm fighting is the fact that the flight control system blocks sometimes move around a little bit on me. So trying to keep them fixed in one place can sometimes be a problem, kind of like how I wind up fighting to keep wheel and pedals in place when I'm using those. Ah! Man, those things do so much damage when they impact. Please tell me this is some kind of super power up. Oh, and vulnerability. Let's get this. Let's move. So I want to take this thing on. Massive incoming threat. Are you kidding me? Keep the vulnerability. Do as much damage as you can. Switch primaries. Missiles. Do as much damage to this thing as you can while you're invulnerable. You're not invulnerable anymore. You need to move. Move. What is this thing? Ah, twisted. Come on. What is that? That is something that I can't destroy. Shield detected. What's my shield status? Down to... Come on. Oh, and I can't get out of here. Okay. Dropping the minor enemies is dropping some shields, so that's good. You are back up above. 50% hack switches down. That is gone. No, he is not. Maneuver, twist. Ah, you keep dropping the hat switch. Looks like he's going down. Okay, he's down. That's good. System overload. What? Where's the blasted drone? crazy. Chivo! Goliath goes down. Titan. I don't know what that was. Did I lose people? I don't even know what that part of the game really is. So let's do a save. And then let's go on. I just realized my phone's charging.
We have arrived at Titan.
Well, one thing that is definitely certain, you were definitely kept busy playing this game.
11 years ago, Gabriel Cantor established the first permanent settlement on this moon. Now, Kronos Frontier has 5 installations on Titan. The observatory is near the moon's north pole. We have received no further updates from Juno off-world. The bases on Titan, Tethys, and Enceladus are not responding to our transmissions. We seem to be alone. If Gabriel Cantor is still alive, we must find him. He might be somewhere on Titan. We should assume that auto-ops here will be hostile. Scans of the observatory have picked up unusual operator energy signatures. Be careful.
Right. Okay, so now we have access to the MFHEM, multi-fragment high explosive missile. Oh, that looks nasty. The Shredder. Now, most of these enemies are also rehashes from Descent 3, just updated graphically, but not inherently new enemies. Harpy. Dual reflex cannon. Okay, at least these are not the suicide bombers. I have 4 upgrade points. Let's see where we want to... So nothing can be upgraded there, but you can here. Yep, let's update the Creeper. Super upgrade points. I don't even know what that means or how I can apply it. Longer time until detonation. Okay. I don't know how you're supposed to use the super upgrade points. I guess maybe they're necessary to do these, purple upgrades. I don't have enough for anything. That's fine. Alright, here we go. It's gonna get crucial. So, I am going to live stream again tomorrow. And that'll be the last session in this arc, which will clear the way for me to try and play this in VR mode with the recently delivered Oculus Rift S. So that will be pretty dope. I've heard good things about the VR mode for this. I am, at that point, I may switch flight control systems. I don't know if I need the added complexity of trying to play this thing. Oh, why the heck is that taking so long to blow up? Impulse. Now my impulse cannon has been upgraded. Shredder! Ah, you!
astrophysicist. My team has been tasked with
Where
a
in the
special
world am
project
I?
from Gabriel Cantor in support of the Ford Titan Collider.
Ridiculous. One of the things maybe the thing to do is, I wonder if I should turn on auto leveling with this. Because I'm at a disadvantage. I'm just not able to, I've never played with auto level on. So, control options. Let's try auto leveling. Maybe we'll just put it on low for now. Vibration's not going to do me any good. So maybe this will kind of compensate a bit for the way that I'm making my life unnecessarily more difficult for no reason. It's just reducing my reaction time. The fact that I'm constantly fighting the auto lev, or fighting the leveling. I'm just not as, because I'm controlling all the other axes of motion with my right hand is the thing, and then I'm trying to manage, go through the bars. Something's above you. Move, 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 move. I thought something was above you. Maybe that's not the case. And then I'm managing thrust. I'm just accustomed to, oh! The other problem that might occur is, while this joystick also kind of shakes things on the table, so if the camera moves, then the green screen effect will be all lagooned up. And so I guess when I've really spent a lot of time playing Descent 3 in this game, what I've had is all the controls on one joystick. What is that? Because usually I'll play with like that Logitech Wingman 3D, which will also have the throttle control on the left joystick, on one joystick. And even though I'm controlling it with a different hand, what's going on here? Shields are pretty low right now. Let's see if I came down here to see if there were any shield drops. Well, there's this one. Security key.
The scope
Voice
and
log.
nature of this project is secret. Cantor has established protocols for sharing data, but each team has visibility only onto its particular assignment.
Creeper. Cyclone. So I have not yet felt compelled to loose the guide bot, but I may be getting close. Again, just because I'm playing these in such short sessions that I want to make sure I maximize my progression. Is there anything? No. Passageway is not open above. I don't even remember how I came into this space. Oh, through here, I guess. Yeah, so we are headed into the last 15 minutes or so of this. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and loose the guide bot. Follow me to the security key. So I guess that's one. So I think when I shift to VR, I am definitely gonna just go ahead and switch the control to either the Thrustmaster T16000 is my more modern flight control system. And I guess it's what I had this configured for before. I may... I didn't realize it was a shredder. Those guys definitely need rockets. No, this Guybot is messing me up. I keep thinking that's gonna come around. Please tell me that goddamn... I feel like those rounds are bouncing. Or ricocheting off the wall. Good ammo. But I may just hook up my Logitech Wingman 3D. Which is actually, I mean, that's really the controller that's really designed for this kind of a game. And that's the one that has the throttle control right on the joystick base. And both it and the T16000 have...
I found a message from Gabriel Cantor to the astronomers at the observatory. He sent it in December.
Both of those controllers have
we are on the verge
twist
of a
on the
breakthrough that will
throttle.
transform not only technology, but humanity itself. The fundamental question of what it means to be human.
I don't know what the heck it was. I
Now
just let
everyone
go,
in
but
Cronus Frontier has a
it's been a
role
very
to
big
play,
boom.
and the observatory is crucial in this endeavor. I'm counting on Dr. Yamada and her team to deliver the data we need. Each person, each team,
I'm not quite
each
sure
space
what it is that's
just
causing that hitch.
part of the puzzle. But someone
Haven't really
has to see
experienced
all
that
pieces and how they
until...
fit together. That's
Oh.
my job. So I'm asking you to
I
trust
haven't really
me.
experienced that, and so I didn't experience that at all in TV Station.
Keep your heads down.
What is that?
Shut.
This one...
When this is over, you'll understand. You'll appreciate the sacrifices we made.
what's
The only
going
way
on?
to get there is if you do exactly what I
You
say.
need to understand that you are upside down.
People on the outer moons
Shredder.
led reference to this project.
Blast it.
They were not informed.
Could not pull myself together enough to...
Today,
Is that Shredder still up? He is...
I
Blast it.
We'll begin as soon as Walcott reconfigures the arrays.
You are just not combating well with this control setup. Shredder. One thing I'm not doing is I'm just not managing the battle space like I normally would, consciously thinking about clearing space out where I can maneuver to safely. But I'm still liking that I'm getting some return on investment out of my Sci-Tech X45s, which had pretty much been retired and defunct. I wound up breaking them back out because while the T16000 is more modern and tends to work better with more recent games, the problem is that that controller uses dual USB inputs. Not every game recognizes will accept inputs from two different controllers. So at least with the X45, it's a single controller input, because I don't know why Thrustmaster didn't design the T16000 this way. With with the X45s, the two controllers cross-link, so the throttle control actually cross-links to the joystick, and then it's just the joystick that has the USB input to the PC. Okay. I really need to focus on forcing myself to maneuver and not staying static. Blasted shredder. Part of the problem with this game is there is no combat space. Like, you come into the room and it's just like completely full and there's no place to dodge or to. Got an energy ball here. So it's kind of like I would just rather like remain static and just try and destroy as many enemies as I can with accuracy rather than try and combat maneuver a lot. I think what I need to do is I need to come up with a combat style and approach that suits the controller scheme, and maybe that's more of a maneuver, stop, engage, rather than kind of the more free-flowing combat style that I would have if I was on the other joystick scheme. Where the heck am I now? I don't know, but there's two shield up there. Those. Ooh, shredder. I don't like how they kind of do a suicide run at you as well. Guys are kind of like the honey badgers. That switch drops. Get out of there, get out of there. Shredder. I missed that shield. That's part of it too, is I need to sprint to power-ups. Oh, none of that looks good. Alright, what you gotta do is, you gotta focus on taking down these auto-fabs. There's one down. Get shields. Move, 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 move. Then figure out when you can afford to stop and fire. Get one last shield, then get over. No, 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 get up, get up, get up. Alright. Yeah, I think that's I need to learn how to fight rather than struggle trying to replicate my combat style with the other flight control systems and adapt your combat style. Okay, who's next? Nobody? Fools! Alright, shields are full up. Alright, yeah, let's go for the security key, dude. What are you doing? Oh, there it is right there. That's why he's not moving. Oh, what's going on here? Okay, gotcha. Awaiting command. Got another security key. Let's get it. I am now just completely not following him at all. Where you at, Guidebot? Okay, let's, rather than push a bad situation, let's maneuver and engage him when I want to. Here we go. Oh. That's not good at all. I lost him, which means, here we go. Okay. Now, be in free flight and employ more of a stop-and-go combat style, I can also think a little bit more about my weaponeering for each individual engagement. No, 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 no. I hope. No. I was just saying, I hope I can't set off my own proximity mines. Back it. Up, up, up. Forward, forward, forward. Get some space. Left. Go, 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 go. Alright, let's... Nope, that's not a door opening. These things have some kind of weird, funky shielding. Okay. I think another part of it is just maneuvering to where I have a better line of sight as well. Get a lot of clutter on the screen when stuff starts popping off. So thinking about firing and then dropping my altitude within a given chamber is also a good approach. Flipping A. Ah, another shredder and I'm back here in the corner. That's some trash. Alright. Oh! Oh, fabs. These fabs are shielded too, so I can't destroy them. Go, 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 go. Nope, just duck. Go, 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 go. I don't understand what's going on here. Get these missile pods. I got people on. Go, 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 go. Now you gotta fight. Oh, you are toasted. Flipping junk. And of course, I didn't get a game save. Oh boy. Last game save was 22 minutes ago. Ah! Flipping junk. And I gotta get better at doing fat quick saves. This is at the beginning of the level. Great. Alright, so...
We have arrived at Titan.
maybe about 10 more minutes
from Saturn.
for tonight's live
11
stream.
years ago, Gabriel Cantor
I know.
the first permanent settlement on this moon.
Let's go.
Now,
Very angry. Oh, my upgrades aren't even applied? What did I upgrade before? The creeper? Oh, that makes you so angry that I didn't do... Yeah, first of all, let's get a quick save right now. So, maybe you'll be able to get through this better with the adjustments you're making for the control scheme. So maybe it's not all that bad. More combat experience, right? Let's do this! What do I have armed right now? Flak and missile pods. So impulse and hunter. I also want to be a little less tepid about getting into an engagement. A little more confident. Unless I get a shredder, you know there's one coming from the other side. There's probably a third or fourth one around here. down 2 at this lower middle part of my screen. I didn't realize I've got a bunch of indicators up here right around my, yeah, we definitely have no time to waste. Then I have some, where did he go? Did he really blow up? Little suspicious. Guess maybe he did. Get these power-ups, including shield. Switch to Cyclone. What is that? A lot of resistance for that one chamber. Alright, we're going down this way. Yep. Let's go. Got over here ammo. Shield and energy, come on. One of the things I don't like is I keep sometimes missing a pickup. I'm getting hit from both sides here. You need to back out. Yep, let's get a quick save. Need to get into that. One of the things is because I'm not playing with the keyboard and I'm spaced off so far from it, it's just not constantly in my mind to keep doing a quick save every minute or so of gameplay.
I found a message from Gabriel Cantor to the astronomers at your
Although having to replay the whole level is pretty solid incentive as well.
We are on the verge of a breakthrough that will transform not only technology, but humanity
Dang it,
itself.
dumb.
The fundamental question of what it means
Sat
to
right
be
there, looked at
human.
the shredder, and didn't think about how quickly I needed to
Now,
take them out.
Cronus Frontier has a role to play.
Yeah, I
and
think
the
those
observatory is
reflex
crucial
shots
as
are like
ever.
bouncing
I'm
off the
counting
wall.
on Dr. Yamada and her team to deliver the data we need. Each person, each team, each base is just one part of the puzzle. But someone has to see all the pieces and how they fit together. That's my job. So I'm asking you to trust me.
What is this?
Don't worry about what's happening at Collider or Hauppauge
Go
Dennis.
through and down.
Keep your head down and your mouth shut.
Got yourself
When this is over,
messed up. Messed up.
appreciate the sacrifices you made. But the only way to get there is if you do exactly what I said.
Something right beside you.
Made no direct reference to this project.
50 shields. I really need to learn to keep an eye on shields more than anything. Got the
This is
security
Dr.
key. Let's get
Chief
these
Astrophysicist.
missiles.
My team has been tasked with a special project from Gabriel Cantor in support of Ford and Titan Collider.
67 shield is not good or acceptable. Do something about that right now. But let's go ahead and pick up these missile pods and get a game save. It's another thing I need to use as a trigger is flipping trash. You stick your head up here. Why don't you choke yourself? Got down here, bad guys. Lots of bad guys blocking my path. Get that shield. Alright, little guide bot. Show me something. It's weird that stopped. It's almost as if it was happening the first time through this level, and now that we've been here before, we're not getting it. I can't remember what kind of drive this game is installed on. It might be because it's installed on a spinning hard drive. Awaiting command. Follow me to the security key, get a quick save. Oh, where'd he go? Okay. Falcon really puts the hurt on people. What are my shield levels at? Oh, they're getting low. Oh, something behind me sounds very angry. Probably also need to think about doing a better job using these walls for cover as well. The unfortunate thing is you can't really learn the level right. You're not in the level really long enough to learn it and to figure out where the good. It's weird. It almost makes it, the design feels like almost more like a first-person shooter, with where there's nooks and crannies and it feels the same as like I need to figure out where to crouch. Almost. Oh, I didn't realize I had a big tubby there. He's down. Missile pod. Alright, Godbot, did you find the security key? Like, all this time I've been fighting. I hope you have been doing something worthwhile. That looked like a power-up down there. Yeah. Some missile rounds up in that corner. Oof. Oh, no, 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 no. Wait, did he just go there because that's where it is? Ah, sneaking shredders! One got by me. Ah! Hey, look safe. And despite all of my rethinking and changing and adjustments, I still keep trying to roll the twist stick. What in the... There's a whole squadron of those things in here. Shield levels are at 62. Why is that missile direct fire? Like, that doesn't do me any good. Come on, you gotta shrink some of this resistance you're experiencing in here. Here we go. I told you need to elevate, clear some of that clutter so you can see what you need to shoot. 41%. Okay. Your thing you're mucking up here is you're not recognizing that there are fabs here. You gotta get rid of those fabs. Which one's open? Okay. And you've got shields now. 98. 83. Another shield. Destroy that guy. Get that. shield blast. Nab it. Forget it. Nope, get it. Go, 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 go. Come on. Up. Now get on the auto fab. Blast it. Alright. You're up above 100 now, so you're back kind of in the good combat zone. Find the security key bub. I think he's got it. And get that quick save. Awaiting command. Alright, we got another security key to go. Alright, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go after this one other security key, and then we're going to call it a night. Nope, didn't get me that time. Just really have to immediately recognize the shredders. Oh, spoke too soon. Move and get over here. Shield. Switch. How can I not have picked the shield up? I don't understand this. My shields are at 50, but it's not letting me pick that up. That makes no sense to me. Picked up energy. Picked up that shield. Nah, that's some kind of glitch. Getting quick saves often. Oh! Shredder! Ah. Fabs. They're not open fabs either. Shut over here. That is not looking good. Is my light on? No, my light is not on. That's been part of the problem. Shields are just running too low on these levels. Okay. Multiple shield power-ups now, which is kind of what I need. Okay, I think we made a good call ducking into here. Except for those shields. Get out of here. Just follow the guide bot. Yet. put up with it anymore. Okay, so my big problem now is they want you to go for the reactor. That's gonna put me with the biggest resistance that I'm gonna find. So I'm just gonna set here and set up for tomorrow. Thanks so much for anybody who swung by and observed the live stream. I appreciate you. If you are watching the archive version of this, please feel free to like the video and subscribe to the channel so you will just know whenever I go live or whenever I post new content. Once again, this was the Replication Anecdotes, episode number 420 for Wednesday evening, the 22nd of May of this year of our gaming 2019. Until next time, happy hunting, take care of yourselves, stay safe out there, play the games that you like and stream the games that you love. That's going to do it for me. I will be back on tomorrow for the final segment of this in conventional mode, and then possibly before we get into the weekend, I'm going to flip over and play this in VR mode, at least, probably most likely with the Oculus Rift S. I also want to check this out with the Vive as well, though, but I'll probably at least do this with the Rift S. And then I'll check and see. I usually schedule my VR nights, so I know I'm crossing through one now. I thought I had 2 others scheduled for the end of the month, but I'll check that out and let you guys know. That's going to do it for me. Good night, good luck, good gaming. I'm out.